Hi. Hello. Um, Technical difficulties are occurring, but I don't have to care. You don't have to. I have to care. You don't have to care. And I'll just work through them. All right? We can just work through them together. Can we do that? Okay, sure. Fine. I wasn't expecting these technical issues because they weren't happening before, but they are happening now. We'll figure something out. Anyway, if you hear that in the background, that's the sound of the rocket fuel factory making rocket fuel because we need rocket fuel, and it's making that. Let's give you the ability to see. Behold, you now have the ability to see. Now, before I go any further, we are nearing the end game because Rocket Silo is 71% done, and then we just have to build a rocket and we win. And I'm sick of like bootleg Kirby here on the Excel sheet, so we are. I am starting this stream with a system crash. You cannot stop me. Boom, I did it. It's gone. If you wanted the Kirby, you're gonna have to put it back there yourself. Ha! Anyway. Welcome. Let's do the stuff. So, priority mission. These. The nuclear power plant is almost ready. All we need is uranium-235 in enough capacity to fuel the thing indefinitely. We have 7. We have 7. We'd actually have more than 7. We have 33. We need 7 more. So we'll get 7 more. Other important thing is right near the end of last stream, we got attacked a lot from the north, so I want to go up there, put down some laser defense turrets so that we may survive. Because I would very much like to do that. We're going to have our work cut out for us when we're building the rocket. We're going to need rocket control units. We're going to need rocket fuel. Rocket fuel's already ready, though. We're going to need the other thing that you need that I've forgotten the name of. We're going to need so much. But I don't have to worry about that for like 27 more percent. Percent is not a unit of time. But you get what I mean. Also, we're going to have to build the silo itself. Who knows how expensive that can be. Okay, we need gun. Here's gun. In addition to gun, we need more power pole. Fortunately, I have prepared for just such an occasion. One entire mall. That makes some of the things that we need. It's not all of them, but it's a good amount. If I do say so myself. I don't remember if I've actually got it set up to build substations. I do! Well done, past self. Proud of you. Never did expand mall via steel. Oh well. Classic. Okay. Let us transition from train to tank, because we are going into a theoretical war zone. Our northern border needs some work. Wait, I need to make sure I actually bring power over there. Fortunately, we have some electric poles from the past when there used to be a giant wall going through this entire area. Oops. Okay. So I want one laser line here, just to defend against hostiles going around the lake from the left. And then the rest will go off to the east side of the lake. I could also use my giant collection of landfill, which isn't really that large, to take out this base. But I like that base. It's nice and friendly. Now for here. We have 48, which means we can support 5 of these. And that's lasers. It's a start. It means that the amount of things we will have to defend against manually has decreased, but only statistically. Still an improvement. But in contrast, it has also increased our power consumption. And unfortunately, the nuclear power plant that we have built has no fuel. I suppose I don't need the enrichment process. I can just mine enough 235 to fuel the reactor for like several hours, but I would like it to be efficient. I'm already cutting efficiency because I can't use heat pipes because they're pipes. See, look, we're out of power. And I just got here. I might have to sacrifice 1 uranium-235 just to keep the factory running in these conditions. Like, yeah, that hurts. That there's a painful. those of you who aren't around last week, here's the nuclear reactors that we have. As you see, we have one reactor followed by 4 heat exchangers into 8 steam turbines, 2 per heat exchanger. This is the literal best reactor physically possible based on the rules of this challenge, because we have no freaking heat pipes to use because we can't use pipes. Also, same reason we've had to put this entire thing on the middle of a lake. The offshore pumps have to go immediately into the heat exchangers because we, again, have no pipes. I messed it up for this one, so we have 2... Okay, we have 1 heat exchanger and 1 boiler doing nothing as a replacement for a pipe, because boilers are allowed by the challenge because we need them for electricity at the start of the game, so this is okay. Also, they're not a pipe, they're a boiler. Not to say that I haven't banned the use of things that don't have the word pipe in it. I have, such as the tanker. Wherever it is. Yeah, the storage tank, that's also banned. As are every chest in the game. You know, in case you're here for the first time. Welcome, by the way. Hope you're having a good time here in Earland. What was I doing? Ah, yes, nuclear reactor. 7. Need 7 more. I've been told by an online quiz that 2 uranium drills is enough to match nuclear power requirements 2 to 1. So you need 2 drills to get enough uranium-235 on average to power a reactor without the enrichment process. What this means is that since I have 6 of them, which are going at almost full speed, is that I could take one of these 235, use it in a nuclear reactor, and then by the time that the nuclear reactor is done powering itself, I should have another 235. Maybe even 3 more. So I'm thinking maybe I should just let it happen. Just a little. Just to see what it's like. Because one of these will make 10 nuclear fuel, along with the appropriate amount of 238. Like, it's right, it's right. I could just do it. I can just do it. I can just do that action. Like, I can just perform that operation. I can just do it. I can just do it. I did it. There's no going back now. But also, I think this is necessary. The accumulators have only charged to half, and we're about to enter blackout conditions. Okay, so the bottom nuclear reactor still has to charge up to 500. This one's already there, so it should just be operating normally. Okay, we have power. Temperature is above 500, but holding steady. That's okay. A flat 40 megawatts. Good to see. I have made the tough decision in order to save us from a night of no power. And many subsequent nights of no power. Cool, now that I've saved the day, let's save the day. What's needed of us? Well, let's consult a list. Get more ore stations, always a necessity. Defend north, did that. Fuel reactor, waiting on it. Build rocket, can't do that until the research is done, but I can research what we need. Expand mall via steel, seeming unnecessary. Get good. We are close enough to the end game that I don't have to worry about automating everything because we're so close to the end game that it doesn't matter. If I come back and do like a post series in a lesser time slot than literally the Sunday, then yeah, we'll contemplate doing better automation. We'll even maybe try and get up to a particular science per minute output. That'd be nice. What do we need for rocket silo? 1,000 steel, 200 processing units, 200 electric units, 100 pipe, and 1,000 concrete. Okay, let's start getting those things. What to start with? Well, let's start with the concrete, because hopefully I just have enough in storage. I do! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Next up is 1,000 steel, I believe. Yes. I think I'm at English exception. I think I'm at least at 500. The rest I should be able to get from the mall. 600. Yeah, okay, I can definitely get the rest from the mall. Hello, Iron Train. Are you gonna run me over? No. Oh, well, this is awkward. I'm about to make your job a lot harder. Ain't that wacky? What's this? I've already taken everything from there. Well, this is awkward. Do I truly not have enough steel for the entire factory? Close enough. Aha! There, 1,000. What's next? 200 processing units, 200 electric engine. Well, there's 200 electric engines. How about them processing units? That's 100. We're halfway there. Oh, great. We've run out of yellow science, which is why the factory has ground to a halt, and the rocket silo is still at 180%, not 180%. That is unfortunate. I'm not going to argue that this particular factory was ever efficient or had any reasonable amount of throughput. But I am feeling quite impatient right now. Is this the only area in the entire factory that builds processing units? I think it is, just based on my own memory. I'm obviously not making them down here. Oh, I see what's happening. It's being split evenly here. These two arms are in perfect alignment, so when it brings in two from here, it takes one each. So why are they going up here? Probably to restock the laser turrets. Little emergency measure. Check up on nuclear power. It's fixed. What are these about? Oh, right, I had like a giant train with a bunch of iron in it. That train's gone now, so I don't need those inserters. Iron is getting everywhere. Processing units are getting built. Slowly. And it seems that it is low density structure that is slowing everything down. Probably in part due to the fact that I stole all the steel in the entire factory. Truly, it is my bad. And at a breakneck pace of one science lab This is going to take a while. Nope, I broke it. Never mind. Trying to centralize our production did not work. I can't work on this right now. I need to work on something else. But what? Get more lasers, expand that defensive wall, build another ore mine. I should probably build another ore mine. Because the copper one near our spawn is about to become useless. We're running out of copper. Yeah, the responsible thing to do would be make a new mine. Making the mines for this is one of the least pleasant activities, though. Which is why I am so hesitant. Constantly. This design seems to be our most successful. So it's the one we will use. Now it should just be a matter of making sure we have all the components we need. And then building it. What am I missing? Is it stone? I think it's stone. Oh, I need much more inserters. I never got them from the mall. What do I think I'm doing being inefficient? In this economy? Why am I complaining about the economy? I made the economy. I made the entire means of production. I built all this. I built this city. Out of rocks. See this gun? I made it out of rocks. That's a joke for exactly Quinn. I was about to leave. I didn't even get the arms. I have a gun, and yet I still need to arm myself. Oh, wait, there are electronic circuits here. I can perform a transplant. Beep, beep. Oh, no. Wait, I can fix this. I fixed it. There, I fixed it. You saw it. You saw how fixed it was. We ride. You. Give me the blueprint. Yes. Go forth, Lambda Squadron. Lambda. Don't care. Alright, I need much more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough. Okay, it is clear to me that my major critical flaw, my Shakespearean blunder, as it is known, was not having enough iron. That's okay, we can get more. I have a train network. You gotta love all the conveniences of infrastructure. It's as helpful in this game as it is in video game Death Stranding. How many do I need? Probably like 16. Get some more. I think with that much iron, I can operate on a just-in-time delivery system. You know how it is in the workforce. Yeehaw. Go forth. Fulfill your mission. Hold on. Three more. And while they build, I'll set up the electricity. Electric spark? Incorrect. You are a copper plate. So in theory, we've done it. We've solved our copper problem. Maybe. How many copper plate factories do we have? We have that one to the south. We have the one we've just built. And we have this one. 3 of them. I am enjoying seeing the rail network run. All the trains are just flying around to all of their required locations. Oil trains are having a good time at plastic. Nobody needs plastic, so the oil trains are just shuffling around, waiting on something to do. If I were a bit more proactive, I could have made a dynamic system that only asks for trains when they need them and only tells trains that you can pick up resources here when they're full or have a backup that can fill them up quickly. But it's fine. We do not have nearly as high visions of grandeur as that. Where's an iron factory? I need somewhere to put all this iron ore that I have for no reason. I don't even remember where I got it. I just have it. Well, mission accomplished. Wow, we've got like 5 in the past 40 minutes. We only need 3 more. In fact, that's such a successful haul that I'm gonna move it over. Only 3 more. Only 3 more. And the reactor will be open for business permanently. You, on the other hand, need to go back here. Wow, truly, you do not have to go far. Okay. Fixed that, we're good. Nuclear power is almost ready. We just need 3 more to kickstart the enrichment process, and then we'll be swimming in uranium-235. And by extension, nuclear fuel. And by extension of that, power. Rocket cell is at 87%. We still need the 100 processing units to finish production, as well as the, like, 200 pipes. I don't care about pipes. We don't even have pipes in the factory. I won't even build the pipes. I'll just click on the rocket silo and they'll build them as an intermediate recipe. Processing units have backed up slightly. Still being funneled mostly to yellow science. I'll steal all of it. 134. Need more, but we don't have the space or the sulfuric acid infrastructure. Or the copper. It's all just a mess. Those drills are still running. We have decent systems. The reactors are barely off the side of the radar. Maybe I should standardize the radar. Have a nice square grid. Uh-oh. I see you, polluting. You know what? We have some time to spare. Let's do some preventative act. We got 8 spare cannon shells and a dream. Alright, how do I get through this? There we go. Preemptive strike! I'm out of shells! Ramming speed! blew up Lambda Squadron member 1 of 10. How dare you? Am I out of repair packs? I am. Oh, that was a disaster. We lived. We survived. Moving on. Rocket silo is at 89%. Maybe there are some more processing units done. Doesn't look like it. All being hogged by the factory. Bottleneck continues to be, as usual, copper, electronic circuits in indirect way. I'm going to take another ride to the mall and steal the electronic circuits from there. Do not tell the owner of the factory that I am doing this, despite the fact that the owner of the factory is myself. He doesn't have to know. There we go, that's more like it. So we are at 10% remaining. By my logic, that would be that there's about 100 yellow science packs that still need to be made before we can declare ourselves done. Fortunately, these build 3. This factory isn't necessarily about to run out of copper. But the copper supply that this ore mine is going to provide will decrease as some of the mines become dry. The other mines will dig away without problem, but it will be below replacement level. Meaning that if the copper demand from this mine specifically raises too high, then the trains will have to sit here for longer when they could have just gone to another copper mine and been full relatively quickly. That is the concern that I have. Still amazed that I was able to completely gridify the electricity here. Except for this little bit, but this is an adapter to this section, which was built separately. Clear? You know, a watched centrifuge never enriches. But I can't help myself. I want to see the power. 58 candy shells is actually very, very good. I could go on a rampage of war with that much. Alright, I see what's going on here. Oh, right, this doesn't use the barrels anymore. We can completely get rid of them as a thing we have to worry about. Great. Wait, this is the battery line? This goes down here and puts batteries in that. I understand conceptually why that would be the case, but why do we need this overpass? Maybe this is where the barrels came out before, and so I couldn't do that. But then, well, maybe it was a long-handed. No, it had it. Why did I do that? I bet I could ask that about a lot of things I've done in the factory. I just look it over and I ask myself, what was I thinking? It's part of the joy. It's part of the fun. It's part of the humor, at least. But I definitely think we've come a long ways, friends. So then, English. Gotta remember to set your language settings on your computer, otherwise it's just gonna speak in a language you don't understand. I think we've come a long way since the first season, which doesn't have any recordings, I don't think. Because we didn't know that the recordings were not automatically exported to the archive. I have the world, though. We can look at it and see the monstrosity. But not right now. I just had a thought. There's no way to automate this, and I know that, but I think there's a way you can get infinite ore. Step 1, get mining productivity to over 100%. The higher the better. Step 2, place down a mine and start drilling. Step 3, after it gives you the productivity extra ore, but before it mines the regular ore completely, destroy the drill. Step 5, put the drill back, rinse and repeat. You should just keep getting the productivity ore instead of the regular ore constantly. There's no way to automate that. You'd have to have a way to automate the destruction of a mining drill on a pretty precise timing. I know there are a few mods that allow you to automate like blueprint placing down, which should hopefully allow you to also put down red prints as well. So you could repeatedly like mark for destruction the mine, then place it back down, then mark for destruction, then place it back down, and just have a dedicated construction bot nearby to do it. And it'd work. The alternative, which might be even more ridiculous, but capable of being done in vanilla, is to, instead of deconstructing the drill, destroy it. Like just drop an artillery shell on it, or burn it to the ground. This would be more difficult to do, and it means that you're expending ore on rebuilding the dang mine. But if you had productivity high enough, like really freaking high, like enough that you would get enough copper and iron from 2 mines alone to rebuild itself with extra, you know, minus the furnace system, but that's free. That doesn't have a That doesn't have a maintenance cost. It just has an electricity cost. It's operational cost. The mining productivity for that would be immense, but if you get there and build this crazy system of destroying and rebuilding mining drills, you can use the productivity to get infinite ore. I that it's completely absurd. It's a completely absurd idea. But if you pull it off, you could play this game renewably. Like, oil is already perfectly renewable, which is weird considering its real-life counterpart is most certainly not. But like you put a pump jack on an oil field and it will just pump up oil. It's just over time the amount of oil you'll get will decrease in rate, not in volume. Well, it will decrease in volume, but it won't deplete. The pump jack will never become useless, it will just become slow. Meaning oil is an infinite resource, albeit a very low throughput one if you maintain it that long. And doing this crazy stunt of destroying mining drills after they build productivity, but before they build regular ore from the ground, you could make an infinite ore source and therefore have renewable ore. And if you have renewable ore and renewable oil, those are the two things you use to build everything. You could have a properly infinite sustainable factory. Because if you can do the infinite ore trick with many things, such as petroleum, you can get infinite uranium to do infinite nuclear reactor shenanigans. You can have infinite assemblers, infinite inserters, and infinite the infrastructure required to build this is immense, and the throughput would be abysmal, but it'd work. To processing, we have a backlog, and rocket silo is at 95%. Everything's flowing, everything's going. Let's do another electric circuit injection. Uranium, still 0, 238. I think. We could have been 2 away instead of 3 away. Actually, now that I think about it, I have used exactly 3 uranium-235 over the course of testing the reactors, which means that the lack of ability to do enrichment right now is because I've expended 235 on my own volition. So this is the direct result of my hubris, possibly. It is perhaps not that big of a deal. Where am I going? Oh, there am I going. %. Only approximately 40 more researches. Did I research beacons ever? I did. I suppose I could use them. As I understand it, you can do some wild things with beacons. I've never really internalized beacon strats. Heck, I barely build modules, period. So they've never been a priority for me. I've spent like 200 steel in the course of my work. $97. We're almost there. There we go. That's back to 200. Sorry, back to 1,000. We are so close. Oh, wait, hold up. You can put modules in a lab? Oh, that changes everything. If I can beacon productivity into labs, I don't even need to build as much science. I just need more labs. That puts my past actions into perspective. Huh. Probably should have done that from the start. My sincerest apologies for giving, like, beacons and modules no thought. I probably should have given it at least one thought. Uh-oh. Wait. Yeah, there's the blackout. Classic blackout behavior. Now would be a really good time to have that last bit of uranium. 1. I mean, hey, that's more than 0. We're so close. Come on. We just need 2 more. %. Bing. We're so close. I just need it. We're out of electronic circuits again. This is it. This is the moment. I don't know if we'll beat the game today, but we're definitely building the silo today. I refuse to have it otherwise. I reject the notion that the situation could be any different. The silo shall be built. Iron train just left the station. I saw that. It's at 99%. Roughly, like 5 to 15 more of these. I don't know how the number's rounded. I think it's rounded towards the nearest, which means that at the moment it swapped over to 99%. We had 15 science remaining. Approximately. But it also means that at the current moment, because I haven't kept track, it could be anywhere between 15 and 5. I know it doesn't round down because there are times when it says 100% and it's not done. So, there you go. Boom. Solved. Proven. Power of hard evidence. Five in there already. So close. It's so close. I'm too excited. Ew. Sorry. Rocket silo finished. Halt all production on Yellow Science. And power out. Okay. So all we need is the remaining 21 processing units. All we need is the remaining 19 processing units. Can I speed this up? I mean, literally, yes. Uranium. How many do we got? One. We need two more. Come on. We're so close. Yeah, I like this. This will work. Speed. Speed! Turbocharge it. I'm going to research Automation 3 just so you go faster. Actually, what if I do that, actually? That could help. Ten more processing units is all we need. Wait, where does the trains get the sulfuric acid again? Here, right? No? Yes? No? Where are we sulfur? Wait. Here. Yes, here. Okay. Right, we divert the sulfur away to win. Gotcha, gotcha. Eight. Two more, two more, two more, two more, two more. One more. We will silo today. Construct. Where'd they hide it? There. Now. Next question. Where do we put the train? I want to put the train over here. Oh, or not the train, the silo. I want to put the silo over here. It's close to the original base. It needs train access so that we can bring in the rocket fuel. Part of me wants to put it down here, though, because it's already in the giant network of materials that we build for development, which is science, but it also could be the rocket. I suppose it depends on what we need. Because what we need is, I don't know what we need. Wait, is it built in? Made in rocket cell, okay. So we put down the silo, then we learn what the heck. For the purposes of just seeing it, I'm going to just put it. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Okay, let's see what we need. Okay, rocket part. We need rocket control unit, low density structure, and rocket fuel. 10 of each will get us, I believe, 1% of the way there. However, we can put in modules, and we can use these modules to win. Now, in the past, low density structure had no purpose. But now, it can have a purpose. The only component we are not actively building anywhere in the factory is the rocket control unit, which requires a processing unit and a speed module and nothing else. Still plastic and copper. You know what? You know what? Let's put the rocket at the mall. That's a wacky idea, huh? Oh, I can't see it because we have no power. Of course, of course, of course, of course. One. Come on, it's just two more. It's just two more. It's just two more. It's just two more. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. Why haven't you restarted? Oh, there you go. I'm getting really tempted to use that 235 and go back to 3 left. But yeah, I think putting this in the mall is actually a good idea. Low density structure requires copper, plastic, and steel, all things that are in the mall in abundance. Rocket fuel is already being made. Rocket control units need processing units and speed modules, which are made out of a copious amount of electric circuits and processing units, both of which are things that we have in pretty decent quantity in the mall. So I think put the rocket here. Okay. Things we need. Aside from stuff. We need a train. We need the rocket fuel train specifically to come down here and prepare the resources. How's the rocket train doing? I have no idea. I can't see its contents. And I won't be able to see its contents until I summon it to this area. I won't be able to summon it to its area until I have a specific amount of networked potential. I officially decree that that will be sufficient. I am decreeing it. Now I can order the rocket fuel locomotive to this location. It has no fuel. Of course. Fool that I am. I never gave it any fuel. After all, why would I? I wasn't using it at the time. So if I understand my math correctly, we're going to need 1,000 of each of those items to build one rocket. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We're about 10% of the way there. At least for rocket fuel. Incorrect alignment. Okay. To give the rocket silo the absolute best chance of success with minimum resources required, I am going to dump this thing full of productivity modules Like, it is going to be absurd the amount of productivity modules I am making for this. Screw this, I'm taking the train. I have no fuel. Wait, I have tree. How long will this last me? That long. I still have need of your processing units. Even though I intend to build my own. In fact, how about I just ransack this entire thing? And with all of that, I can still only build one productivity 3. But is that really that big of a problem? After all, I suspect spamming productivity 1s in large quantity will get us close enough. So let's just do productivity 1s everywhere. So we need 4 for the rocket silo itself. And then we'll surround the whole dang thing with beacons. And then each beacon will have productivity modules in it. Then we go from there. Meanwhile, I can start thinking about building the other things we need. This is my basic outline for how I want it to develop. The long hands coming in from far away with the plastic. Please tell me this is already aligned, but I can already tell it's not. Darn it. With no other option available to me, I will simply do this. And with this, low density structure can be made. Not going to bridge that gap because I still need the productivity modules done. Speaking of which, they're done. Boom. So, at an increased productivity of 4% each, we are now at 12. Meanwhile, let's get beacons. I do not immediately remember how many modules go into one beacon. It might just be 2. It might just be 2. Yeah, it's 2. Which means for every beacon we make, we will want 2 productivity modules. Oh wait, you need to go one down, not one forward. Is this overkill? It is. Do I care? Yeah, not really. Build beacons. I got steel, I got that, I got that. Okay, well that does that. I'm gonna build like 28 of these, which is actually the exact. No, there are 20 here. We need 40. That'll do. Yeah, I know 18 entities are missing materials for construction. It's fine. first unit. What? Wait, hold. Stop the presses. This isn't allowed to work. Okay, so that just flat out will not be permitted of me. Okay. Good to know. So then what do I do? Just 4 productivity modules, period? 4 productivity 3s? It will give me the full 10%. But that will require my processing unit power. Am I still out of fuel? Pretty much. I can build 2. Fine, I'll build 2. No, this is a terrible idea. This isn't working. This isn't effective. I'm at the final stretch and I'm stalling. How's the uranium? 3! Wait, this is huge. This is important. Get there now. You freaking have to drive all the way around in a big circle to go in a circle. Don't tell me that's the iron train. Okay, good. That might actually be... No, that's the copper train. Okay, good to know. It's working! It's enriching! It's slow as heck! Okay, how do we fix this? You know what? We'll do it here. Okay, there it goes. You've got to be kidding me. Come on! This is why I built the dang factory in the first place. Well, now, hold on. I've built a uranium. I should just be able to build a fuel, right? fuel the enrichment. I'm in an awkward spot right now where I need to, like, put my efficiency modules, or speed modules, whatever these ones are called, into making more of itself. How many do I need for a level 2? 4, 5 advanced, 5 processing. Which means... carefully balancing power requirements to make sure everything goes well. Reactors at 80. We got 3 extra uranium on the docket. All that work to build one speed module level 3 for a speed boost of 50%. It is very likely not worth it. And as a result, I will stop there. I will give you the level 3 and the level 1, and then I will give you Bikoons. Wherever the heck I can place them. bit. There we go. Now that's enrichment. Oh, they make a fancy, like, harmonic sound. It almost sounds like a pipe organ. I mean, it doesn't really sound like a pipe organ, but it reminds me of a pipe organ. This is going to need some chaperoning for a little while. In fact, I think it'd be for the best to just front load it a bit and then just leave. Great, we now potentially have nuclear power. We'll need to chaperone the fuel as the buffer sort of fills up over time, but like we are set, we are in business. Now we can focus on the factory. And by the factory, I mean specifically the rocket silo. So the maximum productivity we could do is 40%, but that would require making productivity modules 2s, and I'm not going to bother. So 12% is the best we're getting. Speed is almost completely irrelevant. Now, because we need exactly 100, this 12%, I believe... Actually, no. Inverting percentages is always something that's bothered me numerically. You can't just be like, oh, you got a minus 12% off of that, because that's not how that works. This is multiplicative reverse, not additive. You actually got to be like, yeah, it's 100 divided by 112, and you get like 0.89 or something. Which means we are going to need, instead of the original 1,000, we are going to need about 890. Of each material, which is actually a really good reduction. That's like 100 less things we need to build. Obviously, though, it's still a lot. So, let's begin. So, in an awkward twist of fate, you are item on ground, rocket fuel. Okay, so, your mission, go to rockets. No, get back here. You are not cleared for takeoff. Go to rocket fuel. Wait till... I guess rocket count is... You know what? We'll launch you in batches of 10. Then you'll go here, wait until empty, and then you'll go to fuel. So, go here. All that's left is a rocket control unit. How do we build rocket control unit? It is one processing unit and one speed module. A processing unit is electronic circuit, advanced circuit, and sulfuric acid. Speed module is electronic circuit and advanced circuit. We will need both. The plan is simple. This extra station, which we've been using for a while, shall be repurposed into the first national sulfur rocket silo station place thing. And then we will use it. We will divert this sulfuric acid train from here to somewhere else because it clearly does not need to be here anymore. We don't need these processing units. For now. Because we're not building yellow science for now. Well, actually, no. This is lazy of me. There's no reason I can't just build another train. We have everything we need. Do I have fuel? No, I do not. I could take the rocket fuel from the lubricant plant. That's funny. Where's the sulfur? Where's the oil? You here? Can't believe that this station of all stations has never had its name changed to be something consistent with my system. It's just always been AF Skeeter. Wacky times. Would you say so? Train is not finished. The station needs to exist. This is as it shall be. Item on ground. Empty sulfuric acid barrel. Oh, fuel. Okay, your mission will be go to sulfuric acid. Wait till item count sulfuric acid greater than or equal to 50. You will go to item on ground, dumping ground. Wait until item count empty barrel is greater than or equal to 50. And then you will do the classic, refuel loop. That is your mission. Where the heck is the oil train? Yeah, what is that yellow thing? Oh, it's a gun turret. Forgot that was there. It is clear to me that the crude oil to the south is very, very lacking as far as throughput. Bit of an awkward situation where we don't have enough sulfur to do anything. Well, that'll resolve itself eventually. I want to check on how the rocket fuel station is going. Just as I feared, it's backed up. It was not designed for this. What? We are under attack. That's it, that's it. I see what you've done. I see exactly what you've done. Perish! There, it won't be do much, but it'll do enough. I'm back, and the petroleum train is here. Excellent. Okay, let's begin. We will empty the barrels here. Where's... Oh, there. Okay. Looking too low. You will build the processing units. You will build the rocket control units. No, wait, no, you will not do that at all. You will build the speed module. It is the third one, which I have not yet built, but we'll go there. We'll build the RCU. Meanwhile, let's start funneling over some oil. Not some oil, some sulfuric acid. Alright, that's a victory. It'll be a victory once you complete it. Wrong alignment. You. RCU. Now we just bring home the bacon. That's right. There's bacon. I'm bringing it home. Okay. The final pieces of the factory are being automated. Oh, this is it. The beginning of the doom. Help ensure everything goes well. Now what? Oh, come on. Okay, you're full. Somehow. Okay, I can't focus on this right now. I need to go save the day. It was to the south over here, right? Oh, I see it. I see you. What just happened? Where's my car? Huh? You... You deleted my tank! How? What? I don't understand. Oh my gosh, did I find a bug in Factorio? You never find bugs in Factorio. Okay. Okay, first off, what the heck just happened? My tank disappeared, and I was on foot again. I was at a developing spider nest. So the only thing I can imagine that would cause that is that the spider nest that was being built, in order to build it, it had to delete the stuff around it to make sure there was space. So it deleted the tank and spawned the spider nest in its place, thus ejecting me from the tank because it didn't exist anymore. Incredibly wild. My only real question as a follow-up to that is, I've seen people play mods that have water fill, and when you water fill land, if you water fill yourself, you just die. Which makes me surprised that the destruction of the tank by deletion did not kill me. It's possible that it forcefully ejected me to an adjacent area that was available, which it just does because that's what happens when the tank blows up anyway. But since the spawning nest was there now, it spawned me, outside of the nest, thus keeping me safe somehow. That was wild. That was wild. It's a good thing I have my backup car. But oh man, that's Maybe I should contact the developers. Amazing. I'm gonna go down in history as like the person who has found a bug in Factorio. No one ever does that. Well, no, I mean not anymore. This is a stable build. It might not even be a bug. That might be intended behavior. It's just like such a crazy edge case that no one thought to think of it. Maybe a nest spawning directly under me is, cause for a tank to spontaneously cease to exist. Maybe that's reasonable behavior for it. Oh my goodness, rocket fuel makes you shoot off at incredible speed. I almost rear-ended the heck out of that train. Whew. Oof. Okay, anyway. Back to what I was actually here to do. I want to calculate how long it will take me to build the rocket, because I do want to just stream until we launch it. So, what are we at? 2. No, you don't. Oh, right, I emptied the cargo inventory. That's why it thinks it doesn't have inventory. It's because I took it all. Just do that. So, we are at 2%. Our limiting factor right now is... Well, honestly, it's RCUs. How long does it take to build an RCU? 30 seconds. We need 1,000 of them. So that's going to be 30,000 seconds. How much is 30,000 seconds? It's about 500 minutes, which is about 8 hours. Unacceptable. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix that. This is a circumstance where I hope he will not chastise me for excessive automation. But, like, I'm not streaming for another 8 hours. I don't want to. So I won't. Oh, just build these. 15 seconds. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio, assuming everything's good. And you're 3-to-1 even. So now it should be a lot closer to actually 3-to-1. Okay. We'll go for the same lateral trick we did with the engines. Though space is tight with that cliff in the way. Yeah, this is actually untenable. One more up. Oh. Okay, let's get inventive here. Wrong alignment. Great idea. Alright, it's clear to me that there's insufficient throughput. Yeah, okay. Time to bring out the tricks. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're reaching the physical limit of how many of these we can build at once. And it's fueled by the lack of iron? Maybe? Wait, why is iron getting into the line? I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool. Poisoned the line. I forgot to put a dang filter inserter. a double circuit production somehow. I mean, we need another iron train, but really what we need is just more. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to chaperone this for a while if I want to make any good progress. But we can do this. It's working. Kinda. Like iron's going to the lightweight alloys. We can make this work. Right now only 2 of them are running. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to start ransacking the rest of the factory to make up the difference. Right now, the way I see it, we have 2 RCUs working at full capacity. So let's do the math again. An RCU takes 30 seconds of crafting time, and we need 1,000. However, we have 2 of them, and they're in an assembly machine 3. which gives us a 1.25 crafting speed speed boost. Which means this 30-second crafting time can effectively be divided by 2, because there's 2 of them, and then divided by 1.25 because of the crafting speed bonus for the assembly machines, giving us a nominal crafting speed of 12. And we need 1,000 of them. But we don't actually need 1,000 of them. We only need 900 of them because of the productivity modules on the rocket silo itself. So that gives us an actual total of 10,800 seconds. How much time is 10,800 seconds? Well, it's 180 minutes. And that's 3 hours. Which means that if we go for marathon here, this rocket will be done in 3 hours. Given the boosts that I have provided for the factory, and doing everything I can to keep production up, we can even do a little better. The best we can do is all 3 right now, and that's probably going to be how it stands for a while. So our 30-second crafting time is divided by 3, and then divided by 1.25, which gives us 8. So that's going to be 7,200 seconds. And how much is that? It's 100. It's 2 hours. Now that's not accounting for the fact that we've already built some. In fact, we're 12% of the way there. But I'm willing to go for it. I'm willing to push this. I think we can make it, and I'm willing to try. This will be the final campaign asterisk stream of Factorio, beltless, pipeless, chestless, before it just becomes the post game. Which, I mean, it's the post game's still pretty good. It's like part of some of the best parts of Factorio are in the post game. But I'm here to win. I'm going to take every latent part of this factory, everything that's missing, everything that still needs to be built, and I will build it. And I will make... Okay, so the time to beat is 2 hours from now, which I think we can do because we're already 12% of the way there. More important than the processing... Why am I building that? More important than the processing units is the speed modules, because we have processing units built in 2 locations in the factory, which can approximately double our production. But yeah, these are going to be good for a while. Speed modules are the things to build more of. So I will. Where's the copper train? Where's the copper train? Where's the copper train? You're here. Oh no, you're here. That was an act of desperation. Equally an act of desperation is going to be the fact that I have no fuel. This entire section of the factory is effectively useless now that we're not doing science. But I don't want to destroy it because we're going to build science in the post-game. How's the reactor going? Well, it's stockpiling fuel. I guess that means we've hit equilibrium. Wait a minute. Oh no, these are productivity modules, not speed. I've suddenly remembered why I came up here. I wanted to dismantle this copper factory. I'm gonna cheat it. I'm gonna make this one go there. In your face, factory. The factory has reached its limit. It can go practically no further. We had a good run. Oh! Forgot this station is occupied now. Wait, where's the fuel train? The rocket fuel train. Guess you ran out. Oh no, then that means that the true bottleneck is rocket fuel. ECU, yes. What can I do to make rocket fuel? Solid fuel and light oil is all it takes. This is truly testing the strength and integrity of my factory. What are we missing? Is it just speed? Do we need them faster? Well, if the problem is speed, I think I know a guy. Okay, I don't do what I'm about to do lightly, but I'm doing it anyway. Purple science is not being consumed, which means that the purple science factory is not useful currently. But what it has is the best infrastructure of making electronic circuits and advanced circuits in the entire world right now. So I propose we change its mission statement. Hilarious. I believe I've been reduced to just getting stuff. Make this work. Everything's chugging along. We're struggling, but we're surviving. Rocket is at 24% complete. Not too bad. This looks like a classic case of... Dang it, we don't have enough speed. If there's one mistake I think I have in my oil setup is that it does not accommodate like drilling up oil while a train isn't there. If I had chosen to be a bit more confident with my ability to set up a renewable system with barrels. Then I probably could have made a buffer at the oil factory. Unfortunately, I did not actually do that. The 5% complete. Which means, assuming we didn't have the rocket fuel shortage, we would have like an hour and a half left. Now that's speed. Now what? Okay, okay, okay. You know, in this last big stretch to finish off the factory, to get that rocket, I think I'm finally starting to perform some extreme optimizations, really iron out the issues in the factory now that they're very, very relevant. This is kind of something I've wanted to do the whole time, but it just felt too stressful. I will put every single ounce of this factory to work. Plastic is in demand nowadays, it seems. Thank you for your patronage. How's the rocket train doing? Where is the rocket train? How full is it? About half full. Let's send it here, why not? Okay, things are infuriatingly slow. I'm just going to admit that outright. I just had the burst of feeling like we were so close, like we were just about to do it, but no, there's still a ways to go. If there's one thing I am proud about, it's that the uranium reactor is working. Like it's building our fuel. Wait a minute. This turbine has no power. Or has no water. Oh no, I've broken it. Yeah, this is unfixable. I can only have the left wing operational or the top wing operational. I can't do both. Unless... This is about to get real dumb. No, I cannot. Congratulations, Self. You have botched the creation of your own reactor. Okay, that didn't work. It's clear to me that the left wing is inoperable. Cannot be saved except by something extremely ridiculous, which I am totally going to do. I mean, like, why was it ever even in doubt? Okay, I'm gonna need 4 boilers. Do I have any grenades? No. I need an offshore pump. Alright, time for the craziest redirect. Fix those. I think you're starting to see what I'm up to. I think you're starting to understand why this is silly. But also, this is the kind of stunt grammar exception. This is the kind of things I was expecting to do with liquid management. Just nonsense like this. Okay. I think we are good. Now, as one last act of willful defiance, I elect to completely disconnect solar power from the rest of the factory. And just like that. Like it wasn't even a big deal. We are operating on pure nuclear now. Still at 31%. How is the rocket fuel? Oh, pretty full. Let's send it over. Alright, do your thing. %. 40, 41. 2, 43, 44. I believe at this point it is reasonable to It is reasonable to assume we are not going to finish this in any reasonable amount of time. I would have to stream for several more hours to get this factory done. But we're close. I strongly believe that we put our effort into what's remaining. Next stream, we will be done. We will launch the rocket. We will do a celebration about it, probably. Current bottlenecks seem to be the rocket fuel and the low density structure. But mostly it's the rocket fuel. What's making it slow? I think it's just the fact that it takes 20 seconds to build. With 2 of them, we have a 10-second crafting time, effectively, but that's the same we have for here without accounting for the fact that these are built in Assembly Machine 3. So I think upgrading these to Assembly 3s will solve that bottleneck. And then it will truly just be the rocket fuel. Oops, I stole the uranium. This is so silly. But I'm also very happy it works. We can probably import more low-density structure from the rest of the factory. But really that won't help, because once again, I remind you, our bottleneck is the rocket fuel. Which means what we really need, what we really truly need more of, is either speed of production or oil. Because right now this has a 30-second crafting time. we did that. This will not work. Okay. So that will not work. Right now the crafting speed bonus is exactly 2.75. So... So it's 30 seconds to craft divided by 2.75 because I think, which gives it a rate of about 10 seconds, which is honestly in line with how much we need. Like, it would only be 2.5 hours. And that's for the full 900. We're already a third of the way there. Alright, you know what? That's what we'll do. If this is going to take about 3 hours, if the other two are going to take about 3 hours, and I say we have it be the cool celebratory stream thing, I'm going to go. Tune in next week for the not so grand finale. Well, I mean, it's a finale and it's going to be grand, but it's not like the last time I'm ever going to play this world again. It'll just be, you know, post-game shenanigans that will be, you know, less for fun. It also means I can finally change the overlay here into something cooler, because I've been talking with Quinn about designs for newer stuff, because we're trying to become a bit more stylized and fancy. And we're not quite there yet, but we're almost there. Look forward to that. I'm gonna go. I'm Exception. This is TV. Have a good day, and good night.